Yo, what's going on with y'all? It's your boy Neo, and we finally got the launch date for SundaeSwap. So I'm gonna get right into the video, but for me getting right to the point, because I know a lot of YouTubers don't, just subscribe to the channel and like the video. After that, you can just click off after you get the information you need. So right here, we are excited and proud to share that SundaeSwap and the ISO will be launching on the evening of Thursday, January 20th EST. There you go. You got the information you needed. Now we could go into some more depth with this. I'm gonna give you all my opinions. I'm gonna just speak on it, go into more depth, and let's talk about that. But for everybody who just wanted the information, there you go. Do me a favor, just subscribe to the channel, and we good right there. So now for the people who want to go a little bit more in depth, let's get into that. So Sunday Swap Labs basically tweeted this out. Sunday Swap Lab, basically the people responsible for creating Sunday Swap. So they tweeted this out. The moment we've all been waiting for has finally come. You telling me I've been waiting for this. We're excited and proud to share that SundaeSwap and the ISO will be launching on the evening of Thursday, January 20th, EST. Now, currently, today is January 15th. So this means that we have 5 days in between now and the time that this launches to get ready. So they say check out the article below. Let's look at the art though. Let's look at the art. SundaeSwap mainnet launch in ISO. So that we go with that. So let's get into some details. Let's get into the details. Let me make sure everything good. Y'all can see. All right, cool. Everybody can see. Cool, awesome. The moment we've all been waiting for is upon us. Oh wait, when Sunday, Thursday. It's like a little joke in the SundaeSwap community because everybody always like when it's coming out, when SundaeSwap. So it's like a little joke, like a little meme. Yeah, going on. This article was published 2 hours ago. I'm getting in depth. Everything. It's a 4 minute read. Everything. The moment we've all been waiting for is upon us. Below, we laid out the most important points you need to keep in mind, as well as all the details you need to know about the SundaeSwap DEX launch in an easy to read, frequently asked questions format. Exactly what we need. Let's get into it. Key dates and takeaways. Thursday, January 20th, SundaeSwap will launch as a fully functional beta decentralized DEX. I'm happy about that. Finally, that basically means we're going on the mainnet. Tuesday, January 25th, the first round of ISO rewards will be calculated. ISO participants must delegate ADA to qualifying ISO scoopers prior to 2145 UTC on January 25th to be able to earn Sundae for all 5 ISO rounds. See below for more details. So this basically saying, they basically put it in a easy to understand format for everybody. After the first 5 days of the DEX being launched, on the 5 days after that, the people who wanted to get their tokens from staking, they're gonna be counted after 5 days. 5 days is enough time for an epoch. So Thursday, January 20th, yield farming Sunday rewards begin. Ooh, that's looking nice. That's looking nice, my guys. You gotta subscribe if you want me to go into detail on that. Basically, it's yield farming is something where you could earn potentially a lot of money. Basically, a use case for your Sundae tokens, like so your Sundae is not just sitting in a wallet. Yield farming Sundae rewards begin. Yield farming will be available for at least the first 6 months of the SundaeSwap DEX. And during this period, LP tokens staked to yield farming contracts in eligible pools can earn additional Sundae rewards. See below for more details. That's the calendar right here. Let me see. I'm gonna let y'all see this. I'm gonna move myself a little bit smaller so y'all could take a screenshot if y'all want. Go ahead and take a screenshot right there if y'all want to. All right, cool. I think everybody, just a couple more seconds for everybody. So let me go into it. The launch date announced, that's today. We're right here on the Saturday. Then right here, a couple more days later, they got the DEX open for project pool creation. So this is for the people who are gonna like put up their tokens to be tradable on the DEX when it launches. Then a couple days after that, the DEX is gonna be open to everybody, so we can trade on the DEX. Finally, this is monumental for Cardano, the first automatic market maker DEX. Guys, this is big news, man. Deadline to delegate is on the 25th. So it seems like I guess this is a little confusing to me, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like to be on the safe side, I would go ahead and start delegating on the 20th. But that's just me. I'm gonna have to make a whole nother video, but it seems like you have until the 25th to delegate if you want to be in ISO round one. That's what they're saying right here. But to be on the safe side, I would delegate on the 20th to be on the safe side. Deadline to delegate for ISO round two, and these are just if you wanna stake and receive free. Those are basically the free date deadlines. If you want to receive them through like staking. All right. The SundaeSwap decks will go live as a fully functional beta on Thursday. Cool, we got that. Initially, there will be 3 ways. All right, so this is a little bit more in detail. Participate in the ISO. So that's basically like delegating to an eligible pool. You know what I'm saying? They have a list of pools. I'm gonna have to make a whole nother video because this is kind of like a little bit off of the topic of the launch. But this is kind of reiterating some knowledge that we already had from the past. Earn yield farming. So these are just the ways that you could get Sundae. I'm gonna do all 3. That's personally my strategy. If we being honest, what my strategy is right off the dump. But for everybody else, you got to come up with your own strategy. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just saying I want as many tokens as possible. So I'm gonna participate in all the ways to get all the tokens. You feel me? All right. So the ISO, more details. I mean, I got all the important stuff out the way already. Everything like this just kind of extra. If you want to make sure to qualify for all rounds, you must be staked ADA with eligible SPOs before 2145 January 25th. All right, cool. So like this does clarify. So I'm glad I continue reading. You have up to the 25th. You don't have to stake on the 20th, but you know, all the way up to the 25th is the your cutoff. That's the cutoff basically. Then they got how to yield farm. This is a little bit more complicated for the people who aren't used to this. Yield farming is basically where you. All right, let's just read it. Yield farming is a form of staking used by DEXs to reduce the volatility of their liquidity pools. You can learn more about yield farming on SundaeSwap help section. Yeah, you probably gonna want to look at this if you don't know what this is, but I would recommend it to people. But like I said, not financial advice. I would do it myself personally. Let me put it like that. 500,000 Sundae will be allocated daily over at least the first 6 months of the DEX operation to yield farmers participating in the following liquidity pools: Sundae/ADA, LQ/ADA, WMT/ADA, cards/ADA. So you can earn Sundae by being a basically provider of a pair. So let's say you got Sundae and let's say you got ADA. You can put an equivalent amount of both, and then you're gonna be rewarded for providing that. I mean, it's not that complicated, but it's kind of something you just get used to, I guess. When taste test, while we still stand behind the benefits offered by the taste test price setting we previously mentioned, the contracts we were for the taste test were not part of our audit. As we looked at the timelines for our launch, we made the difficult choice not to launch the Sundae token with the taste test. I'm happy about that. I mean, it didn't, me personally, at the end of the day, it's the fundamental value of the project that matters the most. The taste test was just going to limit the volatility of the asset. I don't worry about the volatility of something if it's a fundamentally sound project. So the taste test, cool, not cool, it didn't matter to me personally because the fundamentals of the SundaeSwap protocol is all I needed. I didn't care about the volatility. It could be $20 one day, $1 the next day. It don't matter because I'm looking into the future. 10 years from now, it might be $100. Who knows? It might be $0. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm personally glad that it didn't have no taste test. That was, like they said, it would have delayed the protocol even more. We don't have time for that, you know. People just gonna have to be smart about investing. It is what it is. You put your money down, you have a risk of losing it. Simple. They were trying to help people, like they were trying to cater to a bigger audience with this. This was like a little test. Anyway, that's why they call it a taste test. This is something that's not normally done, but they wanted to try to do this, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't good. To me, it was just neutral. We don't know how it would have been because we ain't do it, and we're not gonna do it. And it says why beta. We are launching with a beta label because everybody who don't know, a beta is basically a early version of something. That's not the complete version. So we are launching with a beta label because while the DEX's smart contracts have been fully audited and the DEX will not, in the DEX, okay, I'm tripping today. Okay, let me restart this. We are launching with a beta label because while the DEX's smart contracts have been fully audited and the DEX will meet all industry standards for security, the implementation of fully decentralized governance will not be immediately possible due to existing transaction size limits on the Cardano blockchain. We will post more on our roadmap to a fully community controlled DEX shortly. So they're asking how fast is the DEX? As mentioned before, I made a video about that. That's why it's important for you guys to subscribe. Even with the most optimistic performance, they're gonna be congested. I don't even have to read that because I made a whole video about it. But that's everything. I went over the article with you guys. I hope that you guys got something out of this video. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow the community. I believe in Cardano ADA. I see an optimistic future for it. I believe in SundaeSwap, and this is just a community at the end of the day. We have to work with each other to build this community up, and it's just that simple. We can see SundaeSwap has over 200,000 followers. That is important. That's integral to the success. But let's see. This gonna be like some bonus content, I guess, if y'all still here. Let's see the comments of this. Let me see what Pi has to say. He's like a spokesperson for this project. All right, so Cardano will get major FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt if all protocols delay, or if someone else launches with the same issue. So it was, and so it will ever be. There is no amount of delay that will fundamentally solve the fact that we have huge day one interest. That's a fact. Because some people is mad at the fact that they kept delaying, and then they got people mad at the fact that they're choosing to launch, but it's gonna be congested. So it's like you gotta pick, like he says, so it is, so that it will ever be, whatever he said. It basically mean it's not gonna be perfect regardless. Like at the start, you either delay it until it's perfect, but then nobody can use it. So it's better to just. It's basically a situation where they had to make a tough choice. So they decided to launch it sooner, and I agree with that, bro. Because they could have just kept pushing it back to next year, bro. Nobody wants that. So you might as well just put it out, and if they got any problems, we work through it. Now, we have so much excitement behind our project that no matter when we launch, there will be a backlog. The question is, does Cardano crash? Does it create hostile economic environments, or does it naturally soak up the load like a sponge? At the end of the day, we are confident in Cardano's ability to keep up with the sustained market activity. If we weren't confident in that, we wouldn't launch. Launch delays are just a band-aid that has to be ripped off. And I'm going to leave you guys off with that. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and leave a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. As always, it's been your boy Neo, and I'm out.